Based on the tournament experience you've banked in your career and some success and some frustrations, kind of where's your head at as you ramp up towards this weekend?
Something that we haven't necessarily been really good at in the past is treating these matches the same as our conference matches. So I think we put a lot more pressure in ourselves when we do that. And I think something that we've done really, really good job at is no matter who's on the other side of the net, it's going to be the same thing for us. We're going to handle things the same way, and it really just depends on what we're doing on our side of the court. So I think we're just going into these matches, we're taking it one game at a time. We're not looking ahead, we're not looking at the bracket, and we're just looking on our side of the court, seeing like that we can handle business.
You guys have talked a year about Mimi in particular and how unflappable she is. First, your just response to her being named freshman of the year, but then also what you've learned about her over this season, how you think she's going to handle being on this stage for the first time.
There's only been one time where I've really seen her flustered, and towards the end of the match, she got out of it. So it's just very impressive what she's been able to do as a freshman so far. So I have as high of expectations as I had the rest of the season. And I mean, she deserves that Freshman of the Year award. There's no other freshman in the pack that, in my opinion, comes close to her. She's just scoring at such a high level, and she's really just handling everything like a vet, honestly. And it's very, very impressive.
For yourself, you're no stranger to the award, but All Pac-12 again. What does that mean to you to get it another time?
Yeah, it means a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you personally. Like those personal awards don't mean as much to me as like the team awards. So I think right now, as honoring as it is that the coaches like view me as one of the best players in the Pac-12, I'm very excited to see what we can do in the NCAA tournament. And I guess we have 5 people on that team. I don't think we've ever done that since I've been here, and I think that's an amazing thing in and of itself. And it just shows how talented our team is. And so we're excited to just like take that momentum into the tournament.
Would you say you're more proud of the fact that you had 5 selections, like you're pretty much almost your entire starting lineup on that team, than the fact that maybe you're on it for another time?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it just, I think these girls work so hard, and just to see like their recognition is just really special, and it's something that they see for themselves too. They deserve it.
What do you think that says about you as a leader of this team and of this program and of the culture that you've built in your 4 years here?
Hopefully it says something good, I'm trying to work my way up every single day. We're trying to get better, and I think we've done a really, really good job this year. Not even just myself, but like as a team. Every single person's on board, every single person's committed, and I think that shows very high of our culture.
How are you handling the reality of your last shot at this?
Yeah, that's a great question, Rob. It's definitely, I don't think it's hit quite yet. I mean, I'm starting to maybe speak to agents, maybe kind of seeing what my next step is, but I'm really trying to stay present in the moment. I'm trying to enjoy every single day working with these incredible individuals, these incredible coaches, and our staff. And, I'm sure it'll hit as we go further into the tournament, but we're just taking it one game at a time and seeing what happens from there.
Last year, there was a little bit of a sour taste left in your mouth. What do you feel like is different about this year's team than last year?
I think we're just overall just very, very talented everywhere on the court. We have, if you just look at our offensive numbers, for example, they're much, much higher than they were last year. And I just think that's because we have hitters that are accomplishing their jobs. We're spreading the offense really well, and everyone's just handling their self, and it puts pressure on the other side. So I would say our offense is much better than last year just because of that spread and blockers keeping their defense on their heels. But our culture is another really big thing that we've changed. And yes, that was a sour taste in our mouth last year, and we're hoping to just handle things a little bit better this year going into the tournament, and I have full confidence in that.
As someone who's already made a deep run in the tournament in their career, what do you feel like are character traits about successful tournament teams?
Grit, honestly. I think the grittiest teams make it the farthest, and you have seen this team be very gritty throughout this season. You've seen 2 reverse sweeps recently. Even if we're not playing our best volleyball, we're fighting every step of the way, and that takes you very far in the tournament.
Coach said that it was almost the look in your eye that he didn't want to see again in that Kansas match from last year. How have you as a leader made sure and kept the team accountable to just go into every game fearless?
I think once we lost a couple games in the Pac-12, we would go in the huddle before every single game, and we'd say, this is for the Pac-12 championship. Like, it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the net, like I was saying before. And we are handling every single team like the other. So I think just having that mindset in the tournament, that's going to allow us to just keep that up.
And I know you fell a little bit short of that Pac-12 championship goal, but you did sweep the team that did win the Pac-12 championship. So you feel like the team's coming in with something to prove in this postseason?
Absolutely. I mean, we haven't won a Pac-12 championship yet, and this team, even in years in the future are more than capable to do that. And I truthfully think we had the skills to win it this year. Just Stanford played very, very well in the second half and in the first half. But yeah, we have something to prove. I don't think anyone's really going into the tournament saying like, wow, like Oregon, watch out for Oregon. There's a couple teams that are like, they're having a good streak, but I'm really excited to show everyone just how talented we are.